Man, what's up, everybody? I've been missing. I can explain. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. Life has been lifing. Not in a bad way, but I want when God gives you blessings, sometimes you don't realize the work that is needed and the amount of effort you have to put in. And I've been studying for an exam that is really important to me that I need to pass. Work has just been crazy, but God told me I needed to record this video today, and so that is exactly what is about to happen. This is not what I wanted to do for Flowers in the Concrete Part 2, but I think this is what is needed for Flowers in the Concrete Part 2. For me, man, and maybe some of y'all experience the same thing, but for me, life has just beat me down to the point where I kind of don't really like speaking up and using the voice that God has given me. And I've always been kind of shy, but now I'm just incredibly introverted. And God has been breaking through a lot of that. He's been helping me through my social anxiety. He has been helping me through the fear of it all. And this month, I've just been tackling that fear. And that's the thing that's just been like holding me back so much, is just fear. It's the fear of judgment. It's the fear of like, what if I get it wrong? It's the fear of what if I lead people the wrong way? But the truth of the matter is, when you rely on God and when you listen to His voice and you go down His path, you're not going to lead people the wrong way. I think it's time for a lot of us, not just me. And this, I'm preaching to myself and I'm speaking to myself when I'm saying all this, but I think it's time for a lot of us to get our voice back. We're like lions without a roar. It's about time we get our roar back. We can't just be like, like we got a roar. We got a roar. We got to speak up. There's gifts that we're not tapping into. And we're so disconnected that we just don't even understand like why they're important or what they're supposed to be used for. And I think it's time we need to start getting back connected with ourselves. And the only way through that is through Christ. And there's multiple ways that He wants us to do it. And I'm a strong proponent of seeking therapy. Seeking therapy, working on that mental, because there's a lens of trauma that if we try to maneuver and operate through, is going to skew our viewpoint. We're going to look at things a kind of crazy kind of way. And how can we really like prevail when we're looking at through a lens of judgment, fear, through past pain? That's not going to lead us in the right direction. So let's be more attentive with our self-work. Let's be more attentive with our healing. Let's really stand on the things that we believe in. And not just the crazy stuff either. Like, but like you'll see that once you start breaking these things down, those things that we used to stand on and those things we consider red flags and those things that we thought was part of us was never really part of us. It was just, oh, I'm hurt. That's why. And I think it's time for us to stand up. Start picking up that jackhammer Because that's what we need, is a jackhammer to start busting through this concrete more and more. Honestly, today was a wake-up call for me. I thought I had healed a lot more than I did. I thought I got rid of a lot more concrete than I actually did. And I didn't. I didn't. And I see there's more things, which is exciting for me because I'm very introspective. Like, I love working on myself. But when I see that there's things that need to be worked on, I hone in on them and I just make it a project of mine to heal. And I think we need to start doing that because we're a community over here, right? I'm with y'all, y'all with me. And if you're over here, if you're subscribed to this channel, that means you're dedicated to working on yourself and healing yourself. Because we're going to start breaking some generational curses around here. We're going to start breaking messed up mindsets. We're going to start fighting culture. Because culture, man, if you look on like Instagram and see all these like self-help posts, once you start healing, you'll be like, oh, this is toxic. That is not good advice. You are going to lead somebody the wrong path. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that together. Let's break through this concrete together. Let's start blossoming. Let's start showing the world these beautiful flowers that's in our garden. The only way we can do that is by getting rid of that concrete. I know a lot of this is vague, but I feel in my heart and in my spirit that if this is for you, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. So I need all y'all to like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. And now that I'm back, I don't know how consistently back I am, but now I'm back. I am going to try a lot harder to get more out to you. And we're going to keep this series going. So y'all, peace, love. We don't use hair grease around here. I know you had enough. I know you had enough.